Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to take off a toilet and replace it and have a functioning toilet. So let's get started. First thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take off this screw, which I kind of started already. And then you're going to have to go ahead and take off another screw. So those are the only two screws that you'll need to take off for this toilet. And then the other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and turn off the water completely. So make sure it's nice and tight and that there's no water inside the tank. And then you'll have a little water left over when you flush it. And that's just because it's stuck in there because of the P-trap. This is called the P-trap right here. Okay, and so give me 1 sec, and I'm going to take these off, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so once you have the two screws off, which are right here on the side of the toilet, another thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, hopefully you'll know about it, or you can see it in this video, is there's a, you connect water to your toilet. So make sure to screw that off before you pull off the toilet. And then make sure to put some gloves on when you're doing it as well, so your hands don't get dirty, because it's pretty nasty down here. And then all you do is wiggle it up and pull it off. And some water will come out. That's what you gotta be careful about. Probably good to wear some sort of shoes or anything to protect you from. And then go ahead and move it out of the way. And you're going to want to grab, I don't know, a dirty old towel or whatever, and just kind of get the water. So that's how you take off a toilet. Alright, so then this is what you're left over when you take off the toilet. You have all the wax. Ooh, excuse me. You have all the wax left over, and what you'll need to take this off is just any old putty knife or just something that's flat. And what you'll have to do is you'll just have to scrape it all off like that, go all the way around, just get everything off, just like this. Yeah, just pretty much like that. So you gotta make sure the wax is off, and then after that you'll have to clean it. I'm gonna go ahead and take more wax off because I am putting a new one on there. So I'll be right back and show you what it looks like when it's clean and when I'll be putting on the new one. Another thing that you're gonna have to take off is this little plastic piece, and this is the leftover piece that sits in the middle right there that your wax comes with. I just wanted to make sure you know that. So it's just like this, looks like that, and you just pull it right out. So this is the wax that you'll be receiving, or you have to buy extra. You get a wax, this one's like a reinforcement. Comes in this little plastic thing. Tear off this plastic, and then this side up right here goes into the toilet. So let me get this going, and I'll show you how it looks. Alright, so this is it off. Remember this end right here goes right into it, and then this part has to be up. And then you just put it on like that, and just kind of put it into place by adding a little pressure around. Don't do it too much because the toilet's going to do the rest. You just kind of pat it down. And that's it. So now let's go get the toilet. Once you get the old toilet out and you have everything in place, whole room's cleared out, water's still shut off, then you grab your brand new toilet. So this is the Glacier Bay dual flush high efficiency toilet. Cool thing about this thing is it's got two flushes. One's 1.1 for liquid and 1.6 for solid. So if you get this toilet, you can get a rebate We got this toilet at Lowe's. If you get this specific one, or one that's water saving, you get a rebate. I think most cities probably do it by now, so it's a nice thing to take into consideration. You get like either a $50 to $100 rebate, so you're pretty much either getting the toilet for half off or almost full price, because we only paid about $97 for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and I'll show you when I open it up, and we'll go from there. Alright, let's get started. Just go ahead. Here's your tank. Just gently put it down. Ooh, see? Could have broke it. And then you get a wax with this one as well, so you don't have to buy another one, but we bought a reinforced one. You get this. I'll show you what it is later. It's your little guide that you don't, well, some do, but I won't need it. Box. Take out that box. Here's the toilet seat lid. And this. Toilet. So we're going to put that over here. And there's your toilet. If you can see it. Give me 1 second. Alright, let me get all these boxes out and then I'll show you. Alright guys, so you're going to want to get these, which came, these specific screws came with that wax that was in the toilet that came with the box, and you're going to want to use these specifically because these are the ones for it. You're going to need the washers, and I'll show you really quickly on this side how it goes. So you just take it off like this, stick it in this way, put it against the toilet. Screw that on like that, and then just go ahead, hold the screw, tighten that guy all the way down. You want to make sure that thing, this part is facing like that towards the toilet. Go ahead and just leave it like that, and then you're going to screw it on tightly. And then I'm going to do that to this side, next side, and then we'll put the toilet on. Alright, so now we're going to put the toilet on. And it's pretty simple. You just put it onto those 2 screws that are right here. You just place the toilet on there, grab it, and just gently put it down. Remember your wax is down there, so this is what I usually like to do. Just kind of step on it, and then push it down. Kind of look at it, make sure it's straight as it can be. And you're going to get get the wax that comes right here through these holes, and it is going to come up, but that's just part of it. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to have a little baggie that's going to contain those right there, and then this little plastic piece that pops onto the top of it, like that. Make sure to put these first, and then you're going to put these screws here. So that plastic piece first, then this, then that. And then you got a plastic piece on top. The next thing you're going to do is grab your tank. So your tank comes with these on it, and then this washer. You're going to go ahead and take these off on both sides. Okay, you're going to do that for both sides. But first, what you want to do is grab this rubber piece. And this rubber piece is going to go right here. Just like that. The pointy end goes down. Okay? And then after you're done with that, just put the toilet on top. Let's go and do that real quick. Let's grab this thing. Gotta make sure it's nicely on there, all the way flat around. And then you just place it on top. Look around, make sure it's evenly on there. Good. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your washer and your screw, and you're gonna screw it on. So after you have put on your tank, next step is put on the lid. First thing you do, you just grab your screw here. That's what it looks like. And take off the washer and the screw part, or the nut, whatever you want to call that. Take it off, stick the screw in. And then you're gonna put, as soon as I find it, there you are. So the first thing you're going to want to do, as soon as this thing, come on, there we go. So just go ahead and put your washer first, and then the screw, and then screw it on, and do it to the other side as well. And that's what your toilet seat is supposed to look like. Right here, all nice and done. Doesn't move very much. And that's it. Now let's put the top of that on. Alright, so this is the last piece and the last part to this little puzzle. All you're going to do is just stick this through that hole. Make sure your 1 water and your 2 water drops. 1 water is on the left, 2 drops are on the right. So let's put it in. All you do, stick it in like that. Make sure the flat side up. Screw it on, doesn't have to be super tight. That's it. And it'll look like that. So, give me 1 sec and we'll put it over there and I'll show you how it works. So here it is. The water's all filled up inside. As you can see, that is pretty low, which is great. Doesn't need to use excessive water for this. Here, if you can look really closely, there goes your half water and full water. And pretty much what that little button thing does is just the pins will hit this side or this side. So I'll show you right now with the half flush. So this is the half flush. And as you can see, just happened where the water line was. You don't reuse. Let it fill back up. And then this is your full flush. Goes pretty much all the way to the bottom and just stops before it completely runs out of water. First flush is 1.1, second is 1.6 gallons. Okay, then we'll put on the lid and I'll show you the finished product.